अभिषेक बच्चन एक अनोखे अंदाज में जल्द नजर आएंगे आने वाली फिल्म आई वॉन्ट टू टॉक में, जिसका बीती रात हुआ म्यूजिक लॉन्च। देख लीजिए इस म्यूजिक लॉन्च के नजारे।
Any actor who gets the opportunity to collaborate with Shoojit is very lucky, and I think there's always a huge beeline outside his office because the experience of making a film with him is very transformative, not just physically from what you see. I promise you, I'm not in this shape anymore, and that is me. That isn't any prosthetic, but it's been a learning experience. It's been life changing. And I hope that we've managed to make a bit of a difference to your 2-3 hours that you spend in the cinema hall watching the film. We've worked hard. It's a very sincere effort. What I liked about working with him is the kind of cinema he represents is so very different to what we generally make in the Hindi film industry. And I think that's a breath of fresh air. And it's nice once in a while in life to just pause, take a breath, and just, feel something instead of just being dictated to all the time. I think that's the kind of cinema Shoojit represents, and I'm very proud that he chose me to do this. I hope I've done him and Arjun justice. As Shoojit said, this is actually the story of a very dear friend of his. So we're excited for him. We're all big fans, and not only for him, but for Ahilya, who plays my daughter. It's her first film, so when she comes out, she's very shy. It's her first film. She's from Puducherry, so please, guys, show some support. And I can't say any more. I'd rather they watch the film. And of course, but I think all movies should be, regardless of the subject matter. It should push you. It should challenge you. It should give you sleepless nights. I think as artists, you need to push your boundaries. You need to try something new that you haven't done before. So that's the endeavor. You try and do that with whatever work. But this has, it's been a challenge, but it's been a challenge that I really enjoyed doing. Trust me, at my age, it gets very difficult to lose it after a while. But no, I think it reassures you as actors that there's a little bit of space for everybody out there. And what I'd like to thank Shoojit for is, and I hope you all can find some sort of parallel in your own life. We're all stuck in the rut of life. We're doing what we're doing. We're enjoying it. Some of us have got a corporate job. Some of us, you should be doing and how you should be doing it. What's nice about working with Shoojit and doing a film like this is once in a while you can just stop and say, hey, no, I can do something different, and maybe I should try something different. And when that works out for you, there's nothing more rewarding. So I think the greatest takeaway is to have, as he says, to be fearless, to keep
fear-free.
Sorry, fear-free. Yeah, be free of fear and go out there, try something different. Yes, we're here. We want to do the song and dance routine. I love that. I've grown up watching that. I love Indian films. I love what we stand for. But once in a while, it's nice to take a slight detour, take the scenic route, and try something different.
I think mostly the conversations we have is over jhalmudi and tea. And I think more conversations are about football, how Barcelona is playing or how my team
how
is.
How badly Man United
how bad
is playing.
Man U is. And Chelsea is in the same boat.
So we are higher than you in the table. It's okay.
So filmmaking, we don't take it that seriously. For us, all the other things are there. And of course, as you said, a film has to touch. It doesn't have to be hatke or anything. It can be very regular, everyday thing, but it has to, somewhere down the line, touch you first.
Yes.
And then it'll connect to the audience. If it doesn't touch you personally, it doesn't touch anyone else. So that's our process, I guess.
Mumbai, so I feel like I'm going to get judged for this, but I will be, So I'm walking on eggshells. But basically, I was like so tired, and Bhaiya was just like talking all over the place. And I was like, please shut up. Just like stop it. And that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I think I've just been blessed, first of all, for this to be my debut film, to be working with such wonderfully talented masters of their craft. Shoojit and Abhishek Bachchan. It's a dream come true for anybody. So, but I think more than that, I think feeling the sense of family and a crew that was so kind and welcoming and supportive to somebody who's just never done it before. Just kudos to the team for that, and especially Abhishek Bachchan for making me feel so safe on set, and I'm super grateful. No, I think first of all, playing a daughter to someone who already has a daughter, that's like one thing. So then I was like, wow, I really want to, I don't know, do this well. I want to play your daughter like well. And then, of course, there was the whole thing of like, will it first of all work when I'm also nervous as hell because it's my first film? Will I be able to have that familiarity with someone who's playing like my dad? But I think, as I was saying before, it was the like welcomingness and the kindness that made it super simple to play a daughter. Yeah.
This film, I mean, when we were thinking about the script and all, that's when I discussed with Sujita. I mean, I had heard Taba Chake. I mean, he comes from my region. I'm from Northeast, and Taba is from Northeast. And I made him listen to some of his songs, and it needed that thera, that gentleness in the film, and that deep lyrics, because something which can connect with the film, and that was the emotional core of the film, had to be the music. And that's how we got Taba to come in. And I think the most wonderful part is he still doesn't know the whole script. He doesn't know anything. His brief was write 5 songs about life. And that's it. And he wrote, and when we had the songs, and if you connect the songs with the film, you will feel that he had the whole script all his time while he was writing the lyrics. He has no idea. And he just wrote. And I remember Sujita said, ask him to just be in the nature in Arunachal and record it over there only, because we wanted that purity in the music, not overproduced, not because every song doesn't need to be overproduced. It needed to have that rawness to it. And I think this album is really raw, and at some level, it'll connect with everyone in their day-to-day life.
Just quickly, we always complain, especially from the independent music scenario, that they don't get chance to play in Bollywood. Mostly we take established musicians. So I think, but Ronnie and me has always been there to give that opportunity also, and also collaborate with them. So here, Taba Chake, this is his first debut film, and he's an independent musician. So we are very proud, and now independent musicians should not complain at all.
I'm sure they won't.
Yeah.
Firstly, thank you for calling me here. Sir just briefed me about life, but in a very different way. So he gave some philosophical thoughts and something like that. So he didn't give me the entire script for sure, but he was like, Taba, you write about life and philosophy, so I think you can do this one. And I was like, sir, please give me some more, clarity that how and where the story will go or end. But he was like, no, I'm going to tell you something else, and that will help you translate the song, And I think, I don't know if I've done a good job or not. Yeah, but yeah, it was that actually.
I just told him to inhale and exhale. Yeah, I just told him.
It's true.
I
My
just-
first 2 weeks of prep, he made me do pranayam for two hours every day.
Yeah, my only instruction was inhale and exhale. That's it. And generally for the scenes, before coming to the set, we would discuss. I think there was not many preparations that we did, months and months. We just had lots of conversations. In this particular film, the preparation was not about doing workshop or script reading. He is very good with remembering lines and of entire script, which I didn't know, which Mr. Bachchan has. He was very good with lines. So, and he has the same talent of remembering every line. But basic preparation was just discussion and talking about the character and himself, where he is comfortable. And I have shot wherever he was comfortable. I shot that scene in that same zone. When I was writing the film with Ritesh Shah, the screenplay writer, he is not here. He's in Goa. But we constantly discussed about Abhishek. We were not sure, but in my mind, I was very sure it's going to be Abhishek possibly. But we didn't know that we're going to cast him. But Abhishek was very strongly when we were writing it. Since 2021, we started writing.
I think whatever you do in life, it should be memorable. The success or failure of any endeavor in life, be it business, be it sports, be it films, the success or failure of that is not in your hands. What's in your hands is that the memory associated with making whatever you're doing is memorable. I always work on all my films with this mindset that this is going to be something that I'm going to look back on fondly and smile. So I smile a very wide smile when I think of the time making I Want to Talk. I hope the audience does as well after seeing it. But where does it fit in the firmament? It has to be all the way up there. If it's not going to be something that you're going to say is going to be the number one in your list, then why do you do it in the first place? So you should always approach your work accordingly, is what I believe.